Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, world. Here we're here. We got Wayne Cumberworth here. He's one of the three qualifiers in the North Central East region of the World Cup qualifiers here, 2025. Wayne, congratulations again, buddy, making it. I've been here before. You're always up there in the tops. And tell us where you first started with your birds.
I first started probably around 2010. A lot of the Michigan guys had me birds, and they were pretty generous and willing to help get me started. And a few different people helped me out with some birds, and that's kind of where I started from.
No, not too long actually. If you think about it, for as good as you've been doing.
Yeah, I flew my first competition in 2013. I probably had birds years before that, you know, when I was a teenager and stuff, and just never took it serious. Didn't know there was not communication back then like we have today with the internet. But so I got out, got married, and settled down with a house, and decided I wanted to fly birds again.
Nice. So what birds or family, you know, kind of attracted you after you've seen them to decide that, you know, hey, these are the ones I really like. I'm gonna sit with some of these. Is it one, two families?
Kip Beard is the guy that really got me hooked. I would go to his house for the fly, and I didn't travel to many people's houses. I would go to maybe half of the guys up here in Michigan, but every time I go to Kip's house, he put up a lot of really good birds, deep birds, fast birds, big breaks, and it was every time we go there, and he had a lot of them, so that's really what got me hooked. Everybody up here in Michigan kind of had me birds at the time, so that's what I knew, that's what I saw, and that's where I started from.
Nice. So, is there when it comes time to preparing those birds that you have now? Is it something that you find, you know?
My family, I really have to get them in shape. They don't perform a lot when they're fat and overweight, so I really have to kind of get them down. So I just pull them down for the last few weeks before a fly, try to get them in shape and condition, and then, like this time I didn't feed them for 36 hours. I fed them up pretty good before that, just because I knew it was going to be a stretch. But
do you do a straight, you do the mix, you do a straight weed type stuff?
Typically I use a 14% mix, and then I cut it with some Milo. Depending on how they fly and whatever, sometimes I'll use a few other things. I'll add some barley or maybe peas, depending on where they're at, how broke down they are or whatever.
Nice. Yeah, Wayne, thanks for what you're doing. You get a nice crowd out here, and it looks like, you know, you're here for a reason. You know, they enjoy coming out here to see you and support you and the other members. So thanks again, and we do have something for you. As a qualifier, not everybody gets one of these, but qualifiers are, and congratulations again.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
That's a challenge coin. So anybody else that has that, like, you go catch Steve or Gabe, you know, and you see them out there and they don't have their coin and you have it, you challenge them. You gotta buy you a drink.
Or the first two guys I'm going after.
Or they get you a bird, or whatever, one or the other.
I don't think they're giving birds.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Dan.
And I got up and I was gonna